Welcome everyone to Moonbattle.
This event always has been very, very special for me. It's about really young talents who showcase their talents, innovativeness, creativity, and problem solving skills.
So now the pitch fest begins.
Hello, my name is Aditi Moria, and my invention is a house sitting app.
Supply chain question. Did you think about the different nodes in the supply chain where this technology be most affordable, effective?
The need for a product, especially for people who go on frequent business trips, dry cleaning is a huge thing.
Hello, everyone. How are you all doing? So we are very good, very good. So nice to see all of you over here. Welcome everyone to the finals of the Moon Battle Season 7. And we are thrilled to welcome you all over here. So this event celebrates the creativity and innovation of young minds. So we warmly welcome you all over here. And now we also would like to welcome our judges and all the participants and the guests as well. So we can see that there are, other kids who have joined as audience to motivate you all and the parents as well. And before we move ahead, I would like to request you all to please rename yourself, all the participants to rename yourself followed with your project name so that we can easily identify you and spotlight you during your presentation round. Okay, and before we commence the session, there is a request to all of you to make sure you are keeping yourself on mute until unless you have been prompted to say anything to avoid any kind of disturbance during the presentation. Now, moving ahead, I would like to invite our guest and the owner and the co-founder of our company Moonpreneur, Alok. Hi, Alok, how are you doing?
Very good. How are you, Parul and team?
We are doing great. Welcome to the session over here, and we would love to hear something from you. So, as I said, our company's owner, Alok, he has been a pillar of the company since the beginning, and he has worked really, very hard to reach over here. So, the company was started way back in 2019, and he is actually a self-made man, and he is a persistent entrepreneur, I would say that, who has paved his way to success through hard and work, and very sharp business minded. In the early phase of his career, he headed the marketing teams at Walmart and eBay, and he also is a co-founder for 4 successful other companies other than Moonpreneur Inc., which is Easydiac, Inc., and Reality Co-host and Tulsana as well. So in Moonpreneur, we focus on imbibing an entrepreneurial mindset in students and democratizing, the education into them. So Alok is a very passionate person who's like very much into teaching and guiding the young generation towards the path of entrepreneurship and innovation. So over to you, Alok, now.
Thanks, Parul, and welcome everyone, especially all the participants. You guys have done amazing work over last 6 months. And I'd like to welcome parent as well for all the support and all the judges who are here, especially Dr. Satya Brata, Siddharth, and Bharat. Welcome. So I think do not want to talk too much about Moonpreneur, but we are really very excited that we able to create this much impact in such a short time. Over 60,000 students has been benefited across the globe through various of our offerings and activities. We also taught over 2,000 students in partnership with IIT and IIMs in India. And out of that exercise, so those are college students, and out of those exercise, over 44 companies are born. Many got funded. So I think in such a short time, we able to see the fruit of all this effort. And you guys have been very key ingredient of all of it. So I think this event, especially when it becomes like finale of Moon Battle, these are very special because this just a platform to showcase what you have learned, what you have built in last 6 months and throughout these programs. So a couple of things I like to mention. Our mission statement and what will make this company successful, or what will be my personal success. So when I go back, and if you look at any of successful, especially the tech entrepreneurs uh, stories, from Bill Gates to Larry Ellison or Mark Zuckerberg or Elon Musk, when they were young like you, when they were like 10 or 12, they were doing something, right? And one of their teacher or one of their project or something excited them to become who they are today, right? We want to be that one, right? So many of you are going to grow up and going to be the next Bill Gates or next Elon Musk. And if some of you give credit to Moonpinner for your success, I think that will be our success. So that's what we are really behind. Um, um, there is a lot of noise in the market, and I just want to make sure you stay away from that noise, right? We have seen multiple industry revolution. We have seen from electricity or locomotive or internet, whenever any of that happen, for short period of time, things goes down, but they do not go down for everyone, right? They go down for the people who do not evolve quickly. But at the same time, incredible amount of opportunities come up, right? So you might hear a lot that, okay, these are not great time, or the college grads are not getting jobs and all that. I want to make sure that all is a noise for you, because the college students, some of them were not getting ready for this kind of market. But if you look at the data from a World Economic Forum or so, in last couple of years, whatever job has been eliminated, more jobs are created. There is a new report by 2030, AI will eliminate X jobs, but it will create more. So think about this, like if you are aspiring to become a truck driver, yes, that job is at a risk, but then to manage that amount of fleet and all AI and robotics, there will be a lot of new jobs will be needed, and that's exactly what we are preparing. So all of things what you are hearing is just a pure noise for you, because yes, fresh college graduate, they might not have an opportunity to prepare well, but you are only 10, 12, 13, 14, right? You have at least another 5, 6 to 8 years. You have plenty of time. And what this AI driven tech world is need, one, you must have a skill that you guys are already putting together, from coding to circuit design to robotics, IoT, AI, ML, and all. But at the same time, you also need to be equally good in the soft skills. If you have a knowledge, can you present it to a world, right? Can you manage people? Can you empathize with things? And that's exactly what you are learning out of this power skill, and what you are going to do today, or as you progress in this path. So that's my message. Always keep in mind, the number one reason any company or any entrepreneur becomes successful is just perseverance, right? Do not give up, keep at it. Many people just not have this ability to keep pushing, right? And that's like a number one reason why companies or people fail. um, just learn that how to stay, how to continue to evolve yourself, and you will go places. So we are expecting many new Elon Musk coming out of this crew. And coming back to today's session, we are super excited. I think 8 teams are going to participate, and we are looking forward to hear from you. So back to you, Parul, and good luck, everyone.
Okay, so thank you so much, Alok, for such a lovely, motivating words for our all the participants over here. So now it's the time to introduce our judges, and we are privileged to present to you our distinguished panel. So let me just share my screen. All right, so let me introduce Dr. Satyabrata Rothre. So can we have them spotlighted, please? Yeah. Hello,
Yeah.
sir. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you all doing? Great. Nice.
Good. So we are very excited to have you over here. So let me introduce him. He is an accomplished public health leader with over 25 years of experience dedicated to improving health outcomes across South Asia. Currently, he's serving as the Director of Infectious Diseases at PATH. Dr. Rothray has made significant contributions to national health programs, diseases prevention strategies, and vaccine preventable diseases surveillance as well. So his expertise spans epidemiology, program evaluation, and large-scale initiatives such as polio and measles, and the elimination of these kind of infectious diseases. So with an MD in social and preventive medicine from SCB Medical College, Cuttack, and advanced training from the Indian Institute of Management, Calcutta, Dr. Rothra brings deep knowledge and a commitment to innovation in public health. So welcome to our session, and we are very much excited to have you over here. So now let's move ahead to our next judge over here. Then we have Mr. Bharat.
Hello, excited to be here.
Thank you so much. So let me introduce Bharat as well. So after graduating from IIT Kharagpur, Bharat began his professional journey in management consulting, where he advised Fortune 500 companies as well as high growth startups on crucial business strategies. And over the past 7 years, he has focused on strategy and operational roles within the dynamic world of e-commerce and consumer marketplaces. Currently, he is leading the global growth operations for the grocery and retail verticals of the Uber Eats, driving the innovation and expansion in one of the utmost competitive segments of the delivery industry, I must say, with a very strong foundational and analytical problem solving and business strategy. Bharat brings a very wealth of experience in scaling products, optimizing the operations, and fostering sustainable growth. So welcome to our session, Bharat, and we are super excited to have both of you as judges over here. All right, so these were our panelists. We have one more panelist joining in, so he might take a little more time to come in. So let me also introduce him till the time he's just going to join. So our other panelist is Siddharth Uttam, and he is also a senior entrepreneur and private equity veteran with over 5 years of experience in championing entrepreneurship and venture building. He has worked extensively within private equity and startup ecosystems, where he has helped drive innovation, business growth, and strategic transformation. Currently, he is building Neurox Net Zero Exchange, and which is basically an AI-powered one-stop solution for all business sustainability needs. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining us over here. We are super thrilled to start our session ahead. So now this is the time to kick off our Pitch Fest. We have divided the event into two parts, which is one of, for the junior and the senior one. So we will first start with the junior teams. We have 4 teams in junior and 4 teams in senior. So we will start with the team 1, which is moisture meter, early fire detection by Pranav. And then second team will be presenting Cloud Eye weather monitoring app by Ajitesh Vajpayee. Third team will be presenting the Patel Chick Corner by Srija and Krisha Patel. And the fourth team presenting in the junior category will be the visitor counter by Mishika and Hasita. In the senior team, we again have 4 teams presenting. The team 1 will present the idea of the Glow Up Garden app by Dia and Ketal. The team 2 will present the idea of the trash collector robot by Rohan and Suhas. Team 3 will be going to present the idea of security system, which is Secure Sync. It is basically an IoT-based home security system by Anaya, Avish, and Nilesh. And the fourth team will be presenting the idea of the ultimate tower defense game for stress relief by Adit Vinod. So the time given to all the teams are equal. So we'll be going ahead with the presentation round. So a video will be played for your presentation, everyone. That will be in between 4 to 5 minutes. And after that, there will be a 4 to 5 minutes question and answer round. So every team is going to present the idea first, and then the judges will be asking questions to you. Okay, so all the best to everyone. All right, so let's get started with the first team, Pranav Raghavan. So let's have his video played.
Hello everyone, my product is fire detectors, the safety of your land in your hand. Our team, proud of the founder and chimpanzee, my advisor. Problem statement, have you realized that as of today, 57,768 acres have been burnt in just California? More than 10,000 homes were burnt by just the Palisades and Eaton fire. Many insurance companies aren't covering houses in fire-prone areas due to the high damage risk. Idea. My product idea is a sensor that detects the dryness, heat, and humidity in the soil before a fire erupts. An alert is sent when there is a possibility of auto combustion. The solution. Fire detector product helps identify possibility of fire with early detection and notification and data log. This might get insurance companies to cover homes who have such products installed, as it is a safety net with the help of early detection. Design and innovation. To the right is my prototype. Components used: soil moisture sensor, ESP32 dev module, DHT22 sensor, a buzzer, a small breadboard, wires, and a 10K ohm resistor. Demo. Man sitting down watching Infinity Wars. The soil has less than 20% moisture. It's 140 degrees Fahrenheit inside the soil. Dry wind and air outside. He got a notification that soil may combust. He got a hose and sprayed down his soil, turned on his sprinkler. Product roadmap. In June 2024, Mariposa Fire and fire-prone areas insurance coverage. January 2025, brainstorming features and understanding the market. In March, I analyzed the competitors, our target audience, and technologies needed. In June, I bought the components and tested it out. In June, we added real-time notifications and data collection. July 2025, talking to fire-prone county officials and insurance companies for buying the product on shelf on Amazon. The UVP, the smart fire detectors with the real-time notifications so your land can thrive and survive. We sell to the county, and the county provides free sensors to homeowners in fire-prone areas, reducing risk and potentially qualifying them for insurance discounts. SWOT analysis. Strengths. Gathers data to the second. Sends notifications and alerts. Helps the environment by preventing fires. Weaknesses. Startup fundings are limited. We are new to the market. Opportunities. We can use AI to predict when the soil might be a fire risk and when it's not. To predict at what times you need your sprinkler system on. Funding options. California grants. Insurance companies tie up. Threats. Consumers might move to a cheaper and more efficient company that is more widely known. The companies that were early in the fire detection market. Competitive analysis. Honeywell, Edwards, and Silent Knight. Market opportunity. Here's the market opportunity. TAM, SAM, and SOM. The TAM is USA, SAM is California, and SOM is California year 1. Here's how I calculate. Marketing channels. Social media, e-commerce and retail, direct sale to homeowner, and business to business. Product price. Material cost plus variable cost plus 25% profit margin to find our total price $69.99. Above is wholesale purchases. Streams of revenue. Total profit of first year around $17,000. Depending on the sales in the first year, I will determine the quantity manufactured from year 2 onwards to increase total profit. The product unboxing or packaging. To the right is my packaging and unbox. Target audience, availability. Online platforms, Amazon, in-person platforms, Costco. Users, people who live in fire-prone areas, places where there is a high risk of losing insurance coverage. Forest management, updates. The product has its own sprinkler system. Use AI to find patterns in the temperature and humidity. Use machine learning to predict fire risk zones. Subscriptions for data logging. Here's the consumer feedback. With your help, my advisor's home will be safe. Thank you.
That was very impressive, Pranav. Getting your product to
Thank you.
shelf on Amazon in just a year is amazing. So congratulations. So
I would
my
like to
question
thank you
is,
guys for being here. It's an honor to be here.
sorry, say that one more time.
I would like to thank you guys for being here. It's a very honor to be here right now.
Oh, our pleasure. So my question is, how many do you need based on, say, you have a house of, I don't know, 1,000 square feet or whatever. How many do you need in a given for a given square footage? And secondly, I guess what's been I'm sure you've gone through a few iterations of the getting from prototype to market. What's been some of the challenges or where you think your product lags what's available in the market?
So for the amount of sensors per whole house, I would spread out the sensors in deep piles of compost or big mounds of dirt 12 to 15 feet away from each other. That can keep it so that inside the compost piles, where dry mulch and dry leaves are there, there's a very high temperature. And I have a compost pile in my house, and when I stick my temperature meter inside the compost pile, it reaches up to 180 degrees Fahrenheit. So that makes it very good for auto combustions.
Great. And what do you think your product lags what's available in the market?
I'm sorry, can you rephrase the question?
So where do you think your product lags what's available there out there in the market as alternative competitor
Are you
product?
talking about the target audience?
No, so your moisture meter, you said you had Honeywell and a few other names as competitors. You'd compare your product to theirs. Where do you think you outperform? Where do you think you probably underperform them?
Oh, so their products mainly are waiting as soon as the fire erupts, they send an alert to the user. My product is not trying to make any fire erupt. I'm not going to wait for a fire to erupt. I'm going to send an immediate alert as soon as there's a risk of a fire, instead of waiting after the fire has erupted and extinguishing it.
Good, thank you.
Thank you.
Well, thanks, Pranav. It's a great idea. But who buys it? Your the normal families for the backyards, or the forest department, or the government?
So
Is it
my target audience would be people in fire-prone counties, people who have a very high risk of fire, and places like that. Insurance companies, very good insurance companies, aren't covering that land due to the high expense that they might spend. So if there's sensors established in these counties, then insurance companies might have a safety net to come back and then recover these houses.
great? And how many of them will be required to cover the entire fire counties? Any guesses or calculations?
I'm sorry?
How many of them these equipments will be needed to prevent fire in those fire counties all over? Like one of your unit will cover how many area? How large
Oh,
area
so
cover?
yeah, one unit will cover 12 to 15 feet. And like I said, in big mounds of soil, it is a very good idea as the temperature spikes the most.
Okay, great.
Any more questions?
No, it's fine.
Good to go with? All right. So thank you so much for the questions. Nice answers,
Thank
Pranav.
you.
Say that. All the very best. Best of luck for you. So now I would request the judges to please lock your scores for the team Pranav. And now it's time for the next team for the presentation. So the next team, we have Ajitesh with the Idea Cloud Eye weather monitoring app. So let's spotlight Ajitesh and let's play the video.
Hi everyone, my name is Ajit Vajpayee and I'm the CEO and founder of CloudEye. Inaccurate weather predictions is a big problem and millions of people are getting impacted by it. And the reason it happens is because people rely on the weather app to tell them the correct weather. But a lot of times the weather app gives them wrong information, which leads to a lot of casualties. And there's been countless many examples of this happening. But one of my best examples that I was able to find is Hurricane Helen with casualties of 250. If we do not put a stop to this problem, it can be killing and losing lives of millions. That is where CloudEye comes in. CloudEye not only gives super accurate predictions for normal weather, but also gives super accurate predictions for natural disasters. The impact. Did you know 150,000 people die because of natural disasters each year? And then 1 million people get injured by natural disasters the weather app is not able to predict each year. and then 200 million people get sick from natural disasters or bad weather the weather app is not able to predict. And this is before and after of before you're using your app and after using the app. So the solution. Our system uses old weather data and the satellites to make very accurate guesses of natural disasters. We study old events to look for patterns. Then we use satellites to watch for those patterns repeating. If we see a pattern repeat, we send notifications and warnings and alerts so people can get ready and evacuate. We also keep improving by finding new patterns so we can make predictions even better and faster. Design and innovation, this shows the key features of my prototype, how it helps. So over here it shows look at weather, normal weather, and over here it will make a reasonable hypothesis of the natural disasters looking at past weather data. This is my product roadmap. So I started ideation in January 2025 from a hailstorm, and in February 2025 I made product design by flowchart. In March 2025 I did market research. I saw a few companies that are like me, and then testing prototyping. I showed a decent model of my application, April 2025. May 2025, improvement and refinement, somebody suggested to me my prototype should be in a phone shape, and then I will launch in December 2025. The unique value proposition. Usually when a natural disaster is about to happen, the weather predicts either too late or after it's already done. Cloud Eye will predict way before the natural disaster is even about to happen. So, strengths, weakness, opportunity, threat, or SWOT. So strengths are quick notifications of natural disasters before they happen. Weaknesses are it's very hard to predict natural disasters before they happen. Opportunities are companies like Apple focus on other things like Apple Health, Apple Pay, and Apple Music, and they cannot completely focus on weather. And companies like AccuWeather do not provide predictions for natural disasters. And my threats are Apple and other competitors start realizing that mine is becoming better, therefore they'll start adding features to their weather apps. Competitive analysis, I have 3 competitors. My first one is AccuWeather, second one First Weather, third one Caro Weather. Market opportunity. My weather app does not only give a prediction for normal weather, but it also provides for natural disasters. Using AI and ML, I can develop a better predictive model which can get me more patterns, and that can make it faster. And then innovative solutions. Based on customer feedback, we can keep seeing if our app is still accurate, and if it isn't, then we will start making changes in our patterns to make it more accurate. Seasonal spikes during spring and winter, where the weather is bad, we could have huge spikes. The SAM is on. So the TAM is 3.31 billion, the SAM is 280 million, and my song is 95,000. My marketing channels are TikTok. This will be for the younger generation, 10 to 30. YouTube, this will be for the people that are not too old, not too young, so 30 to 55. Facebook will be for the older generation, which is about 55 to 100. Idea price estimated. So I have a cost of $10 per month because of my super accurate predictions of natural disasters and because of my high expenses. Product unboxing. So over here, if you have not noticed, this is my logo. Then over here it says welcome to Cloud App. Then it says both the 2 things I do, natural disasters and look at weather. Then we will use satellites to predict weather and natural disasters, and download my app, and there will be no more cancellations in your trips because of weather. And then you can prepare for a natural disaster way beforehand. Thank you.
All right, so that was the presentation by Ajitesh. And now it's a turn for the question and answer round. So over to you, judges.
Hi, Ajitesh. Great thing.
Hello.
Climate is changing fast, so weather predictions are going to be very crucial going ahead, of course. Good thinking. So are you covering the entire Earth, or only your region or country that we're talking about?
Okay, so right now, since I'm in phase 1, I don't think I'm gonna be all the way like globally since I'm just starting off currently. And since I think I'm in phase 1 and I'm just starting off, so I'm probably gonna start off with my maybe even like my city, but then I'm gonna keep moving on and expanding, and by some time I will reach to global.
Yeah. So have you predicted already something in your region using your app?
Yes, in my prototype, but I think if right now they're not that accurate though. If I want to make it more accurate, I think I'm gonna have to work on it a bit longer, and then probably it's gonna take a bit of time to make it very, very accurate.
And how old data do you collect? What's the range of time that you go back in time for your prediction model?
Well,
How,
that depends on big natural disasters. We will be using big natural disasters, like let's say Hurricane Helen, for example. Whenever that happened, we would look at the patterns of Hurricane Helen, and we would try to discover a pattern. And then maybe like there was this big hurricane like in the 1950s, so we would go there because since it was a big hurricane, it would help us in finding a pattern for other big hurricanes that happen now. So it really depends.
okay, thanks.
Well done, Ajitesh. I mean, I live in California, so I can certainly understand the impact of changing weather. So my question is, you obviously had, I think, 3.3 billion of TAM. Could you maybe explain how you arrived at that number?
So I got 3.31 billion in TAM because there are 331 million users, 331 million users, uh, v- phones on the United States of America. So I multiplied that number by 10, which got me 3.31 billion.
And 10 is the $10 you'll charge?
Yes, 10 is for the $10 I'll charge.
So you're assuming, let's say it's you have a phone, your mom has a phone, your dad has a phone. So you're saying all of you will pay $10 each to get the app on your phones in your household. Is that the assumption you're making?
Yes, but yeah.
Okay, no, that's all good. I just wanted to check. Okay. And then you said you were gonna use the data from satellites. Have you put any thought into how or where you're gonna get that data to train your model?
That's why I'm gonna have to get funding first because that is not something you can just get like that. That's why I'm probably so I can like get data from like satellites and get data from like resources. I will have to like get funding first so I can start off and then start looking at resources and past weather data and satellite data.
Okay, it's helpful. Thank you. Again, well done on the presentation.
Thank you.
All right. Any more questions? All right. So that was very good question and answer round. So thank you so much, judges. Now is the time to log the scores. So please log your scores for both the teams, Pranav and Ajitesh as well. Okay. So moving ahead to the next team. So next team, we have the Patel Chick Corner by Srija and Krisha.
Our company name is the Battelle Sheet Corner, and our logo is to the right-hand side.
A female grandster, and our slogan is fashion forward always.
My name is Krisha Patel. I am the CEO, founder, CFO, and couturier.
Hi, my name is Srija Patel. I'm a co-founder, graphic designer, and marketing manager.
The problem we are trying to solve is about women's dresses. There are a lot of trendy and fashionable dresses, but the quality is not good and female choices are not heard. Our mission is to try to make these dresses more comfortable and let females choose their dress. The solution we have is that we'll make better and more comfortable fabrics that will not be itchy and will make dresses to the customer's preferences. To the left-hand side, we have an AI image of what a customer could order on our website. So this is our design and innovation. Here are some other AI images from our website. So over here is the cloth we used, very breathable piece of mesh, another fabric we use, and this is the dress we made using the burst fabric.
Our key concept was to create better dresses for our females, and research shows that females don't wear what they want because it's uncomfortable. So we made dresses that are, and we tested on people to see who's good and comfy. And if it doesn't reach the customer requirements, we try again. If we wanted to interest an unwanted customer, we would say that our dresses are made with the fabric of durability and sustainability, and that we hope it'll help women and girls of all ages to help find their style type.
So our strengths is that we can provide better clothing ranges for our dresses and better prices, and our weakness is that we make less money than we earn back.
One of our opportunities is that we're a new company, which means we don't have any threats to other ones and they won't target us. And the threat is that some stores can overthrow us because they're able to put more designs out in a shorter amount of time. These are our competitive analysis. Our competitors are Shein, Airposted, and Hollister. So Shein has affordable clothing. They use social media and engagement strategies. Their pricing is usually around $10 and they have a mix of negative and positive reviews. We use customer feedback and tech to create better dresses, and we also track seasonal trends to launch products and marketing around key events, which help us get more.
So this is our Tam, Sam, and Som. So I'm going to start with Tam. Our Tam is the whole world of females that will buy our dresses. And this is Sam. So Sam is New York, Pennsylvania, Alabama, Georgia, and Delaware, all the females that will buy our dresses. And Som is the females in New Jersey and Florida that will buy our dresses.
These are our marketing channels.
So our product idea price, our break-even point is 10 items per month. Our selling price is 40 and the cost per unit is 20. Our EBITDA for 60 items sold, if we sold that much that month, is 800 a month. So this is our income statement. Our revenue, fixed cost, variable cost, and total cost and profit for quarter 1 through 4 is shown on the screen.
This is our product unboxing and packaging. As you can see, the box is very sturdy and it won't fall apart during shipping. And this is our proof photo. We are available for most of the day, and our target audience is mostly teens and young women to the 30s, and we use eco-friendly materials. These are our consumer feedbacks. Janki says that she likes how our dresses are and that it's very unique, and Bhumika says that she loves our creativity and how we have custom dresses. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for thinking of taking our idea into interest.
All right, so that was the presentation by the Chick Patel's Corner, Krisha and Srija. Now is the time for the question and answer round. So over to you, judges.
So Krisha and Sriya, well done. Getting something live in such a short amount of time is an amazing feat. So great job. You said your cost is $20. Where are you making it? Are you doing it on your own? Are you outsourcing it to some manufacturer? Where?
Right now we're going to be doing it by ourselves, but as we if we grow more, we can open up a warehouse and get some people to work with us.
Okay, and how many can you make today with your existing capacity, I don't know, between the two of you on a monthly basis?
Most likely, per day would be about 5 to 6 dresses.
Okay, and you had a P&L Q1 to Q4. If you make 6 dresses per day, that's 180 per month. Does it actually get you to hit that P&L estimates you have on the projections you need to hit?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks, Kesha and Srijay. Good idea, great idea. You're going to make dresses for girls and not for the boys?
We have a reason for that. Cause in regular stores, if you go to a regular store like Walmart or Costco, let's say a regular white tee, in the men's section, it would probably be around $7, $6, $7. But in the women's section, it's somehow like $9, $10.
Great.
So we want to try to help solve that problem.
And where do you buy your dresses, or you make your dresses at home?
We make our dresses.
Okay. So do you know tailoring yourself, or are you going to employ people to do it for you?
So right now, I know how to tailor. Me and Shrija both know how to tailor. But if we grow in the future, we will hire some tailors because obviously when our company expands, us two cannot do it by ourselves.
Okay. Great. Thank you.
Any more questions? No questions?
Okay.
All right. So thank you so much. So that was the question and answer round. Well answered, Prisha and Shrija. So now we have the next team. So I would request the judges to please lock your scores for the team Chick Corner. And the next team we have the visitor counter by Mishika.
Asita's here too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here. Team Outstanding Inventors, Visitor Counter. Our motto is turning imagination into innovation. Our team is me, Mashika, and we're both the co-founders and engineers. The problem statement is business owners can't accurately count people, and which is vital for safety, staffing, and marketing. Our idea is to develop a smart visitor counter for stores, museums, and offices. It provides real-time foot traffic data to help improve staffing, marketing, and layout. It's an accurate, affordable solution for data-driven decisions. Our solution is to track entry and exiting people in real time, giving businesses accurate foot traffic data to manage capacity and make better decisions. Design and innovation. This is our prototype. How it helps us solve people's problems. Real-time visitor tracking, occupancy, peak hours tracking, and it detects people who actually entered and not just people walking by. Product development roadmap, ideation. In Jan to Feb 2025, we identified store owners' needs and developed a product to track in-store visitor numbers. Product design. Our design was the feature that should increase and decrease the amount of people currently in the space. Market research. Businesses increasingly need occupancy and foot traffic data, especially post-COVID. Customers want to know peak hours. Testing and prototyping. We tested the initial product to identify issues and improvements, and we're working on it. And this will be done by June 2025. Improvement and refinement. Using feedback from people, we will improve it and tweak it to make it even better in June 2025. Launch. Not yet launched, or when it does, you'll have social media flyers and people marketing. The unique value proposition. Know how many people walk in each day. Use data to plan campaigns, store hours, and staff shifts. Altogether, it's just better. We have strengths, weaknesses, and opportunities and threats. Our competitors are VCount, Store Traffic, and EO Cortex, and they all have different features, marketing and branding, pricing, distribution channels, and customer reviews and feedback. Market opportunity. Research new markets, staying ahead of trends, innovative solutions, and seasonal spikes. TAM, SAM, SOM. TAM, all the businesses in the US, but TAM is $10.4 billion. SAM, all the businesses in California, $1.32 billion. SOM, all the businesses in Pleasanton, about 4,000, $1.26 billion. Marketing channels. Some marketing channels we could use is LinkedIn, Google Ads, and content marketing. Product idea price. Our selling price is $314.99. The EBITDA for 100 robots is $65,335. The break-even analysis is 62 robots. Cost structure and revenue stream. The visitor counter offers real-time traffic data, logs peak time, aids staffing and safety decisions, is easy to set up, privacy safe, and simple to maintain or store. Target audience. The product will be available on websites, Etsy, and eBay. And our target is store owners, small, medium retailers, restaurants, and cafes. Some future updates is to make it more accurate and more powerful and private. Consumer feedback. Retail stores, public institutions, and facilities. These are some feedbacks that could possibly be given by the different consumers. Thank you for listening.
All right, so that was a presentation by Hasita and Mishika. Now it's the time for the question and answer round. So over to you, judges.
Michigan has again, great job taking something from an idea in Jan to almost ready to go product in July is pretty great. So the question that I have is I'm actually not super clear on what the product itself is. It a robot sitting in a store that is basically tracking as people come in and go? Or is it a camera or sensor? Or what exactly is it?
It's kind of like a sensor that's like placed like near a door, and when people walk in, it'll like increase the count, and when people go out, it'll decrease the count.
So the count will be seen on the product in itself, or is there an app or some other dashboard that the store employee will
Well,
see?
since we're like just starting, I was planning to do it like on the visitor counter, but then as like a future update, we could possibly like make an app which will send like notifications to like peak times and when there's like a lot of people, more traffic, like that.
Okay. And then I was also curious about your channels. You had Etsy in there. What's the, I guess, have you researched that? Is that where your target buyers are going to shop a lot? Like, I'm curious how you landed on those
Yeah,
channels.
so we have like different buyers that want to like that so like we have different people competitors obviously. So like we're trying to go against like each one to try and become better like obviously. So you were saying Etsy, was it? Etsy?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
saw on your presentation you had Etsy. Yeah.
Yeah, Etsy. So we're trying to to sell it to people, obviously to try and make it our visitor counter be popular. So we're selling it to Etsy, LinkedIn's our competitor, sorry. So we're selling it to like different people like that. And then other like big companies that want to buy a visitor counter, they'll buy it and then like, just use it. So yeah.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. So, Mishika and Hashita, great presentation. Which particular business houses are you targeting? Didn't get it clearly.
I was planning to mostly target like malls, cafes, restaurants, even like big events and businesses, of course, um, like that. Even like marriages, temples, because there's like a lot of people coming in and out. So
We're also planning to target like big stores like Costco, Walmart, Target. So like in Costco, especially when I go in, I see like these people at the edge that have like these clock tickers in their hand. So that probably is tiring for their hands since there are a lot of people that like to shop at Costco. So maybe they could just keep on top of their door so like they could count the amount of people coming in and out. So yeah, that's also another place we want to target.
Okay. Okay. I'm good.
Maybe one last question. How did you land on the price point of 300? You had 349, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
14.99. So we got that because our cost price was like 260 or something. And we wanted a profit about like $53. So and
So
like
it's based on your cost plus a margin. Is that how you arrived at that price?
it's like our cost price, yeah, and like our desired like profits.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, any more questions, judges? Done with the questions? No more questions? All right, so that was a question and answer round for Mishika and Asita. Well done. So that was the juniors round, and we are done with the junior presentation round now. So till we start the senior round, I would request the judges to please lock your scores in the scoring sheets. And let's get ready for the senior round of competition. So we have 4 teams in the senior round, as I said before. So first team presenting will be Dia and Hetal. Is Dia and Hetal over here? Are you here, both of you?
I
saw
think Dia has joined, yeah.
Yeah, so let's wait
Yeah,
for
I'm still waiting on Hathel to log in.
All right, so let's start with the next team first till the time Hazel joins. So we have team 2, the trash collector robot by Rohan. Then we have team 3, secure sync, which is Avnish and Nilesh. And then we have team 4, the ultimate tower defense, which is Adit Vinod Hegre. So let's start with the team 2 first till the time Hazel joins.
Okay. So
So-
spotlighting Rohan.
Yeah.
Hello there, we're Team Nautonix, and our project is the Trash Collector Robot, a new way to keep our waters clean. So our team consists of me, Rohan, and my partner Suas. We're both the designers and the founders. Now we have 3 main problems and an existing alternative. People need a way to clean the oceans with less money, less manpower, and quickly. And to solve this, people currently buy expensive robots and equipment to pick up trash. Now, our idea is that our robot should be able to be easily deployed and should be effective in collecting trash. It should also be under $1,000, giving an advantage over companies that sell their robots for much higher. Now, our solution for this is to build smaller robots to decrease the parts cost and limit the amount of moving components to vastly decrease maintenance costs. Now, our prototype is fairly simple. We have a camera, which of course allows the pilot to see, an internal basket for collecting trash, turbines, which allow it to get around, carry handles for it to be transported, and an electronics box, which houses the computer and other sensors. Now, how it works. It's fairly simple. It just swims into the trash, and the trash floats into the basket. But what's really interesting is the 4 small turbines. Now, it's similar to a drone or a quadcopter, which means it's not as fast as competitors, which use mechanisms similar to a boat, but it offers superior maneuverability in tighter spaces. Now, our product development roadmap is also really simple. Our ideation and product design were both in January of 2025. Market research was in February. Testing, prototyping, improvement, and refinement were from March to June 2025. And if everything goes as planned, we'll have a launch in December. Our unique value proposition is that it is an effective, cheap, and easy to use way to clean your waterways. Now, our SWOT analysis. So our strengths, of course, is that our robots are cheap and effective, as well as easy to use. But the weaknesses is because we're starting out, it'll be hard to assemble and deliver the robots to our customers. But one big opportunity that we have is all our competitors are very expensive, meaning that gives us a huge advantage. But the threat is that those same companies could just start copying us and outpace us. Now, our competitive analysis, we found 2 companies that make robots similar to ours. They both have from 4 to 8 hours of operation, fairly easy to operate with 0 carbon emissions. Clearbot Neo also is solar powered, but the pricing is really where our product shines. For example, Wayshark has a price of $24,600 per robot, or can be leased for $1,200 a month per robot. Clearbot Neo has a goal as the same as ours to make it under $1,000, but currently prices range from $1,000 to $5,000. Now, our market opportunity, of course, we'd be researching the market, and we found that, of course, there was a need for smaller and cheaper waste collector robots, and we use innovative solutions like decreasing manufacturing and maintenance costs with less moving parts, and using 4 turbines instead of like a boat. We'd of course stay ahead of trends by monitoring the market and see what other companies have brought to the table. And luckily for us, there's no seasonal spikes, since there's always trash, so our product would always be in demand. Our target audience, the availability of our product, it'll only be available in the US, because to export out of the US, we need an export license, which we won't have at first. And our users and our target audience is our organizations that work to clean waterways, because there's not much else really. And any future plans we have involve getting an export license so we can open up to much larger markets. Now, we have 2 main marketing channels. The first and the main thing that we use for getting customers is arranging meetings with the heads of prominent organizations or potential customers that might want to buy our product. Our second marketing channel is social media. While it is more broad and we might not find customers as easily, it'll help us find customers who we did not know about before. Now our TAM, SAM, and SOM. So our SOM was the California Bay Area, because that's where both me and Suhas live, and we estimated that to be around $1.2 million. Our SAM, being the entire state of California, was $2.56 million. And our TAM, which is California and the surrounding states, which is Washington and Oregon, was $3.28 million. Now, as you can see here in this graph, we have our cost structure and revenue stream, and this is just the revenue and profit and basically the cost structure for the first year after launch. Now, the overall feedback that we got from people was that it's a great, well thought out product, but there needs to be a way to support the customers, which is something that we definitely plan on doing once the product becomes more successful. Thank you for listening and supporting our product.
All right, so that was a presentation by Rohan. So now it's a time for the question and answer round. So with you, judges.
Okay, thanks for the presentation, Rohan. Is it's going to be piloted or by somebody, or it's going to be in autopilot doing it itself?
So when we originally made the idea, we wanted to like basically make it similar to other companies and have like it be AI powered and stuff, because you can write AI powered and be cool. And that would of course decrease because you don't have to pay salaries to the people, right, who are driving it around. But then we realized that we could make more, like, it'd be better for the market if we made it everything as cheap as we could possibly make it. So it is remote controlled. And basically how it's supposed to operate is you go to a place where you know there's trash, like in a boat, and you have like the people driving it and the robots. You go there in like a boat and then you just dump them into the water. The pilots drive them around, collect trash, and when the robot, collects enough trash, you can drive it back and you just pick it up and put it back on the boat. That was kind of our idea.
Okay. So have you tasted it in the waters?
We haven't made a physical prototype. We made like a computer prototype. Because it was kind of going to be hard to make and it wouldn't end up looking good. So we decided to make like, a visual prototype.
Good. Good for pollution control.
Brian, great idea. Well thought through on the problem statement and obviously competitor research as well. So have you actually spoken to any potential customers who are using the competitor products? And then other than the price, are there any other pain points they have? Because if your solution is all about price, and let's say if your competitor tomorrow comes and slashes the price for a year, right? Are they going to then continue using the competitor products or going to switch because they're better on all of that damage?
We haven't talked to like any other companies, but like you can see like, because there's all these stories coming out of all these new technologies people have made and all these new companies that people have made and all these like organizations that are working to clean waterways. Like there's so many, and then you see it like every day, like something new comes out, right? Um, and always like one of the big things is that they almost always say, we're a small company, we're planning to get bigger, but we can't because there's something in the way that's too expensive, and that's the problem. So like for even not just for like robots in general, almost like a lot of things that people make to like, protect the environment and stuff, there's always something that's too expensive and that stops like, it from being used or, it reaching its full potential. So that's kind of why we decided, let's just make it as cheap as possible.
Yeah, and you plan to make this in the United States because you talked about export
Yes.
controls.
Yeah,
Okay.
because obviously we need like an export license if we wanted to give it to other places. Now, obviously there are a lot of other places where that would have be like awesome markets, but we have to get an export license if we want to do that.
Sure. And how did you get an estimate of the costs for based on your product? Did you talk to some manufacturers or how did you go about that?
So we went through and then we found like all the materials that we were going to use and like, the average costs for like those things. And we got a cost of around $200, like for manufacturing. And that was kind of just like, how much it would be for just manufacturing. So
Okay, great. Thank you.
Okay, so any more questions? No more questions? Okay, so thank you so much. That was the question and answer round by Rohan. And now I would request the judges to log their scores. So all the best, Rohan. Okay, so moving ahead to the next team, we have Dia and Hetal over here. So we have the team Glow Up Garden.
Hello everyone, this is our project, Glow Up Garden.
Your personalized gardening companion. Our motto is helping plants and people grow.
So, this is our team. I am Dia Akumala. I'm a product manager and UI/UX designer.
And I'm Sahita Regir. I'm the lead developer and marketing strategist. Problem statement. There was a lot of problems in just regular gardening, like you might not have enough time, you might overwater, or the weather could just ruin your plants. And our gardening app helps you fix those problems and have a better gardening experience.
So our idea is a mobile app that serves as a smart, intuitive gardening to-do list that includes plant care schedules, reminders, and seasonal tips, and of course, weather inputted tasks.
We decided to create an app to help beginner gardeners, or basically anybody interested in gardening, by simplifying the gardening process. And there's a lot of reminders, tips, and tricks, and the app ensures that the users stay on top of their gardening tasks, and you can learn about your plant as it grows, and it's super easy to learn with our app. Our prototype has a home screen, a blog, a to-do list, a weather app, and an info area. So you have your Glow blog where you can post about your plant and other people can see it, and you can see other people's plants as well. So that you know that you're on the right track with your plant, because you're getting feedback from other gardeners. We have a to-do list where you can know like what to do for today. A weather app, so you know if it's raining, you might not need to water your plant as much. An info area where you can see all the information about your plant so you know what you're doing.
So this is our product development roadmap. In January of 2025, we ideated to create our app. In February of 2025, we did our product design. March, we did our market research. April, we tested and made our prototype. And in May, we finished our final result and we improved and refined it. Our launch is set for 2025, and for marketing, you would ask people like Kevin Espirito to review our app.
Our original prototype only had 4 screens, but we have added a few more because if you only have a to-do list and a weather app, it won't be as fun as it could be if you have your Glow blog as well.
So this is our SWOT analysis. This is our strengths column, our weaknesses column, opportunities, and threats as well.
This is our competitive analysis where we saw other gardening apps and we compared their app to our app and saw which features we have compared to them.
This is our TAM, SAM, and SUM. For our TAM, we used Canada, Mexico, and the United States, and that totaled to $3,020,040,000. For our SAM, we used United States, which is $2,940,000, and our SUM for Ohio and Florida was $211,500,000.
Some of our marketing channels include Instagram and TikTok Reels, gardening YouTube influencers, search engine optimization, blog content, partnerships with plant stores, and QR codes on nursery pots.
This is our product and idea price. Over to the left column, you'll be able to see the estimated cost, the development, and all the different parts of our app that we have to pay for. Our total estimated cost with this would be $4,700, and we've settled that a subscription per person would be $8. And towards the right is more in depth about the different columns and what goes into this payment.
We have our cost structure and revenue stream where you can see revenue, which is what you're making, all of the variables that make the money either more or less, and then our total profit on the bottom.
So our target audience would ideally be from the ages of 8 to 45 years old. Of course, we're okay with urban or suburban dwellers, and we would love for beginner to intermediate plant lovers to download our app and enjoy.
A lot of our consumer feedback is from a wide range of people. Ruby says it's like Duolingo, but for gardening. Joe says the photo timeline makes me so proud of my plant babies. And Lily says it helped me stay grounded, literally.
So this is our working prototype. If you scan the QR code, it will lead you to our app, but it will ask you to download the Wix Editor app if it's not already downloaded.
Thank you for watching. Let's grow together.
Thank you.
All right, so that was the presentation by Dia and Hetal for the Glow Up Garden. Now is the time for the question and answer round. So, which is judges?
Thanks for your presentation, Dia Hetal. Great app. Why have you limited up to 45 years? What's the thinking? The user age range that you have decided is 15 to 45.
So basically, we've found that as the age increases, that older people don't necessarily like to be on their phone a lot or want to do more of like the electronics. They would want to just prefer doing gardening and gardening in general. So we limited it a little bit so that it's safe for their eyes and it's okay for them and based on their interest values.
And I'm pretty sure younger people would also want to garden. That's why we put the age group so low as well, because I know a lot of younger people also like to garden. Like my little sister, she's 7 and she likes to garden.
Okay. And do you have a list of plants you have identified for the app in terms of the information that you're going to provide?
Yeah, we've selected a few plants. They're mostly flowers. We also did tomatoes. So like certain types of tomatoes.
Okay. Okay, fine.
Maybe just building on Dr. Satyabrata's question. So how are you actually gathering this information? Are you partnering with some gardening experts who are actually providing this information on that you're using in your backend data to surface to users? Like, how do you know that is the right to do for a particular plant? How do the users get that?
So actually, yes, we are going to partner with a plant. For now, it's just our simple prototypes. We've inputted some of the plants that we've known, but as our app progresses and before we actually submit our final result for our app into the App Store, we are just using that. But once we submit it, we will definitely partner with another gardening company and ask for them to like give us the data that we need for our app.
Okay, understood. And how did you had some interesting consumer feedback. How did you find the early users for your prototype? How did you go about that?
Oh, basically we just made those up based on like what we think people would say. And also like my little sister, she also used it. Some of my family members, they also used the prototype. And it's based on like what we think people would say, basically.
Oh, so it's not actual feedback, it's something you made up
no,
on what they might say.
Yeah, it's based what people would say if they used our app.
Okay, understood. So, and then going back to the question around like you're charging $8, I think was that per month or per year, right? And you have from 8 years and over. So have you thought about whether an 8-year-old will have actually access to credit cards or payments to pay for your app?
Well, we have the app. The premium membership is $8 per month, but if you can use the app for free without the premium membership, you just won't have access to the Glow blog.
Okay, so it's a freemium model, if I understand.
Yeah,
because it was
premium is
in the presentation. Okay, understood. Thank you. That's helpful. And again, well done, both of you.
Thank you.
Okay, any more questions? No more questions? All right, so good to go with. Would request to judges to please lock your scores for the team Glow Up Garden. So that was a question and answer round. Thank you so much, Diya and Hetal. All the best. So moving ahead to the next team. All right, so next team we have Secure Sync, Nilesh and Avnish, the security IoT-based security system.
Secure Sync, an IoT-based home security. Secure your world one sync at a time.
Our team. Hi, I'm the co-founder and CFO of our company.
Hi, I'm Avanish, and I'm the CTO and also the co-founder of our company.
I'm Anya, and I'm the CEO and co-founder.
These are our problems and our existing alternatives. The first one being security threats. The second one, lack of real-time monitoring. And finally, the unauthorized access.
Idea. It began when we noticed something. A lot of people didn't feel safe in their own homes. The security systems out there were either too expensive, too hard to use, or didn't work well. We thought, what if we could make something simple, smart, and strong? Something that could protect families without all the stress. So we chose to become entrepreneurs and build our own secure security system. We worked hard, tested a lot of ideas, and finally made something we're proud of. We named our creation Secure Sync. Secure Sync is like a personal guard. Our camera watches 24/7 with long-lasting batteries. If someone tries to break in or even walk up to your door, it sends a message right to your phone using the app, which is mandatory to download. It helps keep you and your home safe at all times. We didn't just want to make a product. We wanted to help people feel safe every single day. And that's what Secure Sync does.
Our home security system, Secure Sync, provides advanced protection with high-quality security. Products designed to keep your home safe at all times. By integrating smart technology, our system ensures that you are always aware of any potential threats are near your home. Some of our key features are real-time alerts, 24/7 monitoring, motion detection, smart doorbell integration, emergency response system, cloud and local storage, and user-friendly mobile app.
Our design and innovation. The design of our product Sync camera, or one of the products, looks like a regular camera with the shape of a sphere, but it has many cool features. It could record live, you can take a picture, or whenever you're recording, it lets you capture the picture in the recording. The camera is also rechargeable, which makes it that you don't need to constantly replace the batteries when you can directly charge them back like new.
This is our original prototype.
Another one of our prototypes was the lock with fingerprint mechanism. It uses fingerprints and ultrasonic sound. The lock scans your fingerprint like a normal smart lock.
This is the roadmap for our product development. Ideation. On March 2025, we thought of a new idea to help keep homes and businesses safer. Product design. On March and April 2025, we worked on the design looks to make it camouflage and the main features of the product. Market research. On May 2025, we studied safety trends and asked people what they would want in a security system. Market research, testing, and prototyping. We will build the first version of the product using IoT and test it out to find problems. Testing and prototyping.
Unique value proposition. Combines smart technology and fast response in an affordable security system. It makes home and business safety easy for people, encourages safe living habits while protecting property indoors and outdoors. A unique value proposition.
These are our marketing channels. Facebook ads, these are second marketing channel. YouTube ads, these are third marketing channel. Flyers. We will make custom business flyers, we will create new websites and then send it to people. Third marketing channel.
Product at the end price. So our material costs $424.99. We're going to sell it for $599.99. Our profit percentage is around 42%, and our break-even point is 60 packages. EBITDA $175.
TAM, SAM, and SOM. For TAM, there's an estimated 131 million households in the US. We assume that 70% may or want a home security system. After the calculations,
we get
product at the end price. So our material costs $424.
55 billion. SAM. Our target is the middle and higher income households, which is around 60% of TAM. Finally, SOM. Our goal is to capture at least 2% of SAM. After all the calculations, we got 659 million.
So this is our product unboxing or packaging. So first we get our product into the box. We have some foam in there to reduce the damage from being given to the product. This is the image of our actual product, which is how it's going to arrive. It can be turned on by a power button, which is has. So this is a demo of how it would actually look like. This is how our target audience would be. So this is our product unboxing or packaging. So when using our product assures safety and happiness. This product maintains and it's quite simple. You just have to wipe the screen and ensuring a clear view to where you want to adjust it. And when you need to put it away, you can simply use the case which is provided in the box. Thank you for listening to our presentation.
All right, so that was the presentation by the team of Nish and Nilesh, Secure Sync. So now it's the time for the question and answer round. So over to you, judges.
Thank you for your presentation, Anaya, Nilesh, Avinish. You'll have a host of competition in terms of this product available. So how do you position yourself in terms of the uniqueness that you just said? Can you say how you're different from the others in the market a little bit to emphasize?
So we're different because for our door, we have two products, our door lock and our camera. So for our door lock, we also have fingerprint scanning. And for our cameras, you can't, like normal cameras, you can just turn them around, or you could just like unplug the wire or something like that and it'll turn off. But ours, it runs on a battery, and to turn it off, you have to first click a button on the you can't turn it around because it's set in one place. You can only turn it around by using the app. And to turn it off, you click a button on the camera and then a pop-up comes up on the app and you have to click that to confirm.
Okay.
And like when you're like trying to access it, it also asks you can set it or you can set like a password to it so that like no one can like hack into it and then like turn off like the camera.
Okay. Okay. Are you going to make it or you're going to buy it and sell it?
So we already
have a prototype.
Yeah.
Okay.
So have you tested the prototype yet, Avinash?
Yes.
Okay. And have you had what's the early feedback that you have based on how it works versus some of the other products that you've seen?
So the feedback that we had is that it runs pretty smooth and like it's pretty easy to use, and because of this prototype, prototype, it can actually help like to catch lots of thieves and robbers.
Okay. And how does your price point compare to what some of the competitor products are there? I know your product is different in terms of fingerprint and app, but how does the price point compare to what's out there?
Our price is in between, like, because we don't sell the products separately, we sell them like in a package, 2 door locks and 4 cameras.
But if you do want to,
and we also put 2 motion detection sensors in there, so it's like $5.99. It's in the middle of the ballpark.
Okay, thank you.
All right. So any more questions, judges? No questions? Okay, all right. So thank you so much, Nilesh and Avnish, for your questions and the answers you have given to them. So now moving ahead to the next team, and I would request the judges to please lock your scores. All right. So the next team presenting is Adit Vinod Hegre, the Ultimate Tower Defense game.
Hello, my name is Adif and this is Third Tower Defense. This is me and I'm a one-man team. Problems and existing alternatives. Many jobs and work brings lots of stress. There are stress relieving games and toys. There is a variety of tower defense games. People play a different game each time they get bored of one game. My idea, I've always loved tower defense games. I love the strategy used to place towers, units, and where to place them. But after a while, it got boring and doing the same thing again and again. This is why my idea is a tower defense game where you have to protect the base from enemies with different units. From time to time, there will be events that users can play that will feature different types of games that are trending during that time, and you can get rewards from completing them. My solution is an easy tower defense game that will take someone's mind off of what they're stressed about and make them feel relaxed and ready to do more. It will feature multiple different types of events, allowing players to be able to play a little bit of different types of games while playing just my game. A key metric is that there will be different modes and events where people can get different types of games in just one game. This is how it helps solve the problem. The first picture is a person stressed out. Second picture is they remember my game. The third picture is they're loading the game and playing it. And then the last picture is that they are finished playing the game and ready to work more. This is my product roadmap. Ideation. Many games on the market are repetitive and people will just get bored easily if they can't win in it. Product design. My game will have many new features that aren't on the market that make my project different and not repetitive. Market research. People like games because of their design and how the game works as a whole. Testing and prototyping. I will send my game to my friends so they can test it and help me find bugs in my games so it can run smoothly. Improvement and refinement. I will make my game as alpha and get feedback from my users and use it to improve the game. Launch. My game will be launched to itch.io to gain popularity, and then I will release it in the Windows Store so it can be accessible to everyone. The unique value proposition for my product is that there will be different game modes and as events, so everyone can get a little bit of every type of game. This is my SWOT analysis. My competitive analysis. My competitors are Bloon TD6, Orcs Must Die, and Kingdom Rush, and many more games. This is my market opportunity. My TAM, SAM, and SOM. My TAM is the tower defense games in the entire US. SAM is the state California, and then SOM is the Bay Area. For TAM, we have 1 billion basically. SAM is 136 million and SOM is 13.6 million. My first marketing channel will be ads on YouTube. Second one is ads on social media accounts. And the fourth one is basically sending it to my family and friends. Or the third one is sending. This is my product / idea price. The product price is $8. Here is how I did it. This is how to download the game and other information. My target audience will basically be everyone because it doesn't have much gore in it and it's not hard to use. It'll be available on itch.io. And I plan to make updates such as update tree, more towers, shop, and a leveling system. Consumer feedback. My friend Oscar said it was a nice game and he likes the concepts of the event. My friend Angel needs more time for the game. It says the game needs more time for it to be better. My friend Andre said that he would like to play the game when it gets fully released. Thank you for listening to my presentation.
All right, so that was a presentation by Adit for the turret tower defense game. Now is the question and answer round. So over to you, judges.
Yeah, that nice idea. Do you actually have how the events of the game look like? Do you have a view or prototype you
I have made a prototype, but I haven't really made the events yet. While I have made other games, I'm planning on maybe like having a button to like kind of change to that game, and so you could play that one game, and once the event is over, you can't play that one game anymore, but you could still play it on the App Store if you like it.
Okay. And then my next question, I saw you had a timestamp, some estimate.
Yeah.
Why
Yes.
I'm curious why you narrowed it down to California and then Bay Area, because if you're actually ultimately going to release it on Windows Store, that's
Yes.
global and available everywhere, right?
Yes, but I'm planning on kind of taking it one step at a time, marketing it here until I gain more popularity. So it's kind of easier for me to kind of take it one step at a time, since I don't like, usually when I rush things, I don't do a good job at it. So that's why I feel like taking it slow one step at a time will help me kind of dominate the market.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Adit. Good thinking. Stress is important, and we all need stress busters. And great idea. So, one of your friends says that is waiting for the full release. So, what do you mean by full release? And
Full release meaning, since I've only made the prototype, full release means that I need to make sure there are more units, different types of features like the events, and then the more maps, more modes, and things like
so it'll be evolving as you're planning
Yes.
to add more features into it. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Good.
Thank you.
Maybe one last question, Adit. How much time are you spending? Because you're a one-man army, so how much time are you spending to actually build this game?
I feel like I'm spending a lot of time because this game is kind of difficult because not how you say, like, I haven't really touched on the tower defense kind of aspect with my game development classes. So usually we're playing like shooter games or mini games and things like that. So I haven't really kind of touched on the aspect, and it's kind of difficult for me to kind of code this kind of game.
Okay, great. Thank you.
All right, so any more questions? No more questions?
No, I think that's okay.
All right, so thank you so much for the questions, judges, and thank you so much, Adit, for answering them. So now we are all over with the team presenting teams. So would like to thank all the participants over here for their wonderful round of the presentation and question and answers. Now I would request the judges to move to the deliberation room to decide on the winners. So let me open the breakout room. So yes, the judges can join the breakout room. All right, and I would request all the parents, all the participating team parents to come and join us and share their feedback, share their experience, how you were feeling while you were presenting your idea. So we would request all the participants, parents over here to come forward and share their thoughts, their, like feelings, how they were feeling when their kids were presenting over here. I think you all know that this event is going live on YouTube right now, and whatever you have answered, whatever you have presented, it's all going live. So over to you, Rajmi. Please, you can talk to the parents over here. We'll be coming back with the decision soon.
Yes, certainly. So, any of the parents would like to share what your experience was? You can unmute and you can speak. We'd be really happy to hear what you felt.
Hi, this is
Yeah.
Deepak here,
Hi.
Mashika's dad. It was nice to see all the kids present their ideas. When I was their age, I was really nervous, and I could see the confidence the kids had, the effort they have put in the way I don't think at their age I would have been able to do what they have done. So it's a very great job to all the kids, and hope you become great entrepreneurs. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, thank you so much, sir, for your comments. And yes, they have done an amazing job, and it is we're very happy to see that Mishika and everybody, all the teams, they have worked so hard for 6 months, and then finally they were able to present. And I love the confidence of everybody, all the teams. And I would like to congratulate everyone actually. So thank you. And anyone else who would like to speak? I can see Arjav's father and Abhay's father over here. So if you want to speak, yes, sir, would you like to speak? Anyone? You can unmute.
Hey, this is Venkat, Pranav's
Yeah.
dad.
Yeah.
Hey, this is fantastic. Event. This is second year for Pranav participating in this moon battle. I think he's learning a lot. I think definitely I can see at home we could have not taught so many concepts and ideas and all of those things. The soft skills I can see, it's increasingly getting better. So appreciate all the effort and then the ideas and the teaching. So really appreciate it. Thank you. And today's event online, this is the first time. I think definitely there's scope for improvement. I think, but this is great. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much for your comments. And yes, Pranav is also grown, and it's great to see all the kids, over a period of time, the growth in them, their confidence, the way they present their ideas and the learning. And while they're doing the research, also, how much they learn. So it is really nice to see that. And good job, Pranav, and good job to all the teams. Okay, so anyone else would like to speak? Yeah.
Sorry, I forgot to add. I actually wanted to take a moment and thank Moonpreneur and the mentors, teachers there who actually have been supportive, guiding them, in fact, giving this platform for the kids to explore, come out, and like Venkat said, there are so many aspects that we cannot teach them at home, and Moonpreneur has done a great job to help our kids. So thanks once again. A big shout out to Moonpreneur and the mentors and teachers there.
Thank you, sir. We really appreciate that. And we also do work hard. And it's really amazing to, get the appreciation. And also, we are the happiest when we see the kids shine and all the hard work then pays off. So, yes, thank you so much, sir. And yes, I think Mr. Abhay would like to speak.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
Abhay. I'm Awnish's dad. So the way kid work on these projects is awesome. I've seen them like learning the parts, identifying the parts, looking on internet on how to build it, and then building the prototype, soldering things, making it work, trying to fix the bugs in the software, and kind of get it working. So I really like the way they are working, thinking, and even marketing. Really kudos to the Moonpreneur team, like putting this overall entrepreneurship seed into their minds. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. So it's really good, and looking at their presentations, you don't get to know actually how much work the kids have put into it. They have really worked hard, all the teams and all the kids who have participated. and all the kids also who were in the moon battle. So it was actually a lot of hard work that went into it. And I really appreciate all the kids and the parents who have supported. Without the support of parents also, it's not possible because they have to facilitate everything. Okay, so a big thank you to the parents as well. Okay, and anyone else would like to speak? What about the kids? How was your experience of participating? As we say in class, raise your emoji hands. Anyone would like to speak? What is your experience of participating? Yes, Mishika?
I actually really liked it, and when I got like chosen for the finals, I felt really proud of myself because I worked really hard on it. And thank you for like my mentors and stuff because they really taught me everything. So
Yeah, so thank you, Mishika. And I'm really glad you feel proud. You should definitely be proud of yourself because you really worked hard. And all of you should be proud of yourself. And it's all about creating and going through the process of making an idea into reality. And who knows, this process will help you become inventors, innovators tomorrow. And you can even, as I always say, you can even work on the same ideas, and you can find some other you know ideas to add into it later. So keep working on the same ideas or variations. You don't know. Keep your eyes open. Look at what is coming up. Um, yeah, and then keep working on and keep creating new ideas. You should always keep a look at the trends and everything that is, coming up in the market, which could be helpful for anybody. All right. So, what about someone else who would like to speak? Who would like to say something? Anyone else? Yes, Pranav.
I just wanted to say thank you for all the teaching you guys did and to my mentors.
Yes, we will definitely tell your mentors, and thank you for your appreciation, Pranav. Yes, Ajitesh?
Yeah, I think this was it really helped me learn a lot of business skills. Like before, all the words like Tam, Sam, and so on, they were just words. Now I know that oh, Tam and Sam, so on. And now I think that this will help me become an entrepreneur in the future.
Okay, that's great to know. And, you keep working on it and you will learn many more things, right? Okay, thank you, Ajitesh. Yes, Hetal?
Yeah, I just want to thank my mentors. And also, if you told me that a few years ago that, oh, you would be making this app with some partners, I would not believe you. Like, this was like such a fun experience. And I didn't even know that I could do this. So that was really fun. And I didn't even know that I got into the finals. That was a big surprise for me. So
Yeah.
that was really fun. And I just want to thank my mentors. Yeah.
Yeah, you're welcome. And yes, Hetal, everybody has worked so hard on it, as I am repeating myself, but I can't help it because I have seen all of you working very hard over the months. And now, you discover things about yourself which you never knew. Whenever you participate or we make you do certain things which you think, all right, what am I going to do with this? But then the result when it comes, then you realize that, oh, this is possible. Okay. Thank you, Hetal. And
the 6 months went by so fast. I didn't even know this was.
It really went fast, right? Okay. Yes, Dia, you want to say something?
So this is very helpful for me. It just taught me that the way that you can create ideas doesn't always have to be in a certain way. And it was very interactive, and I got to learn for myself how to calculate all these things. I did not know how to calculate revenue, and that was a brand new thing I learned, and just learned a lot of things in a way that helped me as well. Um, but thank you to my mentors and everyone else that helped with my project. Um, yeah, it was really fun. and it was like learning in a fun way and not really like a way where you're just seeing, because I'm more of a hands-on learner, so that helped a lot. Thank
Yeah,
you.
definitely. And thank you, Tia. And I'm sure it is the same experience with all everybody here, right? Avanish, would you like to say something?
I really like the courses on like the past 6 months. They really helped me like develop my speaking and my like skills to like present over here. And I just would to like thank my mentors for helping me.
Okay. Yes. Thank you so much, Avanish. And it's really great to see everybody's confidence over here that I really liked. Apart from, your the work that you did on your apps and on your innovations, the confidence with which you presented and answered the questions, that is really good to see. Okay. And everybody who has worked hard on their projects did so with sincerity and creativity. I really like all the different designs of your presentation, your logos and everything. Okay. And anyone else who'd like to speak? Rohan, Adit. Yes, Rohan.
I think we were all nervous going into this, but it ended up being fun.
Okay, that is great. Wonderful. So that's good to hear. So this is an experience of a lifetime, right? So you should always keep participating. Now you have participated here, which is online as well, and you can participate in any a science fair, anything that you want to, and you know that once you just have to finish what you started. You got an idea, you worked on it, and you just the process of creating and finishing your innovations that uh, that will help you like create and finish everything, any idea, anything that you do in the future. So this is how you would start something and finish it, so you know that you can do it. You have already done one project, so going ahead you will all I'm sure would be able to confidently finish what you start, which is very important. Okay. Whatever be the idea, all right, so be sure and you will know that, okay, I have finished this, I have done this, now I can do anything, right? That confidence would also be there. So okay, anyone else? What about Adit? Want to say something? Nilesh? Yes, Adit?
I feel like I was really nervous because I felt like I hadn't really been ready, but now I know that like I was ready, and Moonpreneur really helped me to be ready, and it helped me kind of pick up on my skills that I didn't know I had.
Yes, that's amazing. So you're found out something within yourself, Adit. So that's great to know. You will discover many more things now, I'm sure. And yes, thank you, Adit. And Nilesh, what about you? Your experience? Anything you would like to say? Okay, all right. Okay, so everyone, let me just, is there anyone else who'd like to speak? All right, so let's listen to some music till the judges are back. Let me share my screen and I'll be just playing some music for you all.
चला हूँ मैं, I know I'll make it someday. Na 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 na, please don't stop me. I know I'll make it my way. सोते जागते बस ये इंतजार है, कुछ बन जाऊंगा। यारों के लिए एक दिन में भी सब कुछ कर पाऊंगा, हाँ कर पाऊंगा। दिल की आवाज को बस सुनता रहूं। And all I need is some faith and a chance. It doesn't really matter, चाहे कुछ हो जाए, जब तक मुझ में है एक सांस। हाँ, अकेले ही इन राहों पे मैं हूँ और मेरा विश्वास। All it takes is just for you to get started, never ever looking back and be defeated. Na 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 na, उड़ चला हूँ मैं, I know I'll make it someday. Na 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 na, please don't stop me. I know I'll make it my way. I know I'll make it someday. Na 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 na, please don't stop me. I know I'll make it my
Okay, so results will be out in 5 minutes. Okay, till then, let's hear look at another video. So that was a very inspiring song. And now a video. Yeah, just a second. Let me share my screen again.
When we started out, we were on a mission to give juniors a platform to become innovators and entrepreneurs of tomorrow. Let's hear from an ex-associate dean of admission at Cornell and also associate dean of graduate admission at Princeton, what they think about Moonshot Junior program.
The reason we have Moonshot, the icon here, or the logo here, is because if you're a Moonshot student, you actually will, I promise you this, write better essays. Why? Because most of the highly selective universities will ask, what do you want to study and why? And if you have a Moonshot experience, I promise you, you'll be able to articulate what you want to study and why based on your project, based on your company that you start, based on your experience in leadership and in entrepreneurships.
Hi, I'm Sonia, and I'm from California, USA. After completion of the course, I created it. It was a dream come true when I raised over $8,000 on Kickstarter.
Hi, my name is Rin Chichuri. This is kind of where I came up with the idea for Ghost Clear. With Moonshot's help in these areas, I was able to finalize my idea and bring my product to life.
My name is Anita Galgan. I designed and created this camera add-on module with Moonshot Junior.
Hi,
I'm Sarah Benali, and I live in California Bay Area. My product is the Clear Skies drone. As it flies in the air, it cleans it and collects data that allows it to work more efficiently and share info with data scientists.
Hello, I'm Aditi Moria and I'm 13 years old. I believe when you're going on a vacation, it should be worry-free. I created a solution to this problem by creating my app, House Sitting. Just after a holiday season, most of my neighbors complained about how they returned to a messy home, lifeless plants, and unhappy pets. Our solution. This unpleasant experience of my neighbors gave me the idea to start my house sitting app with services in which we care for their home, pets, plants, and groceries while people can have a worry-free vacation.
As a team, we are very happy. Kids got to learn about what is a business case competition.
From a parent's perspective, I think it's a really good way to learn how to come into an idea, build the idea, create the idea, and it was an amazing experience for all the 4 kids.
My 2 daughters are doing your courses and they are loving it, and I'm loving it more because when they come out of the class, they're happy, right? I think your teachers are very engaging.
I guess it was not only the idea they wanted to create, but they also wanted to visualize, in a practical way, and then they implemented this, where whatever they have learned throughout the moonshot journey, they did a wonderful job. They did it everything on their own, and we were just there to support.
It was really a surprise that kids were thinking so much beyond what we actually imagined to think. And they were actually seeing our daily life struggles and trying to figure out something. And we were like, wow, we never thought that it could be like this. So I really appreciate your platform, because you all gave them the platform to think beyond than what it is. So really appreciate that. And our the team has worked extremely hard, and we would like to thank you.
Okay, so that was some information and some of the things that we do at Moonpreneur behind the scenes, right? So, yeah. Okay, so Adit has shared that what he learned about himself. All right, so 60 seconds to everybody, all of you, all the kids here. You have to share one thing which you learned in your Moonbattle journey. Most important that thing that you felt that you learned during the process of Moonbattle, creating and, Yes, Avanish?
I felt like I learned a lot about my speaking skills improved.
Okay, that's amazing. That's great. And yeah, I can see that. And keep improving and keep working on it. Avanish, well done. Very good. Okay, amazing. Now, next, shall I mention the names? Hetal, Tia. What is the one thing you learned, which you think is one thing? Aryan is also here. Aryan Bansal, would you like to say something you learned? Okay. And anyone? Quickly, yes, Dia.
So I learned that I learned my presentation skills, and I also learned how to, like I said earlier, like find revenue costs and TAM7 and so on.
Okay, which probably you thought that you would never be able to calculate, but you ended up calculating right there, the TAM and so. Yeah, so definitely presentation skills have improved and confidence. I like and keep working on it. Okay, so all right, thank you. Okay, Hetal, Mishika, yes, Hetal.
I think like my when I'm speaking, my confidence has improved more because usually when I used to talk, even if I'm confident while talking, it'll sound like I'm nervous. But yeah, it improved. My speaking a little bit improved, like a lot.
Yes, and I can see your confidence, and I really like it. And it's just you have to go with the flow. So confidence is all about also being sure about what you want to talk about, and good to see, and that you realize it yourself. So keep practicing. Okay. Yes, Mishika.
I learned what the Tam Sam Som is, which I don't think I would have known before this course.
Yeah.
And I learned a lot of speaking skills and how to like demonstrate confidence even when you're like really nervous.
Yeah. Yes. Very good, Mishika. So even if you're nervous, you don't seem nervous at all. So it's good. And I think Tam Sam Song was a big achievement for most of you, right? Okay. All right. Thank you, Mishika. Yes, Ajitesh.
Yeah, so I think Moonpreneur taught me of like, and it got me kind of thinking about like, what's my target audience? Like, oh, I could use like transportation and like government bodies because like they do trading and they need to know about weather. And like, it also got me thinking about like finance, like how I'm gonna like find a break even and all that. So I think Moonpreneur really got me thinking about all the stuff I can do like that.
Okay. Yes, very good to know, Ajitesh, and that you realized and that it started you thinking, got you thinking. So don't stop thinking for any idea that you got. Now you can see that, you have to think of an idea from many different perspectives, right? So this will help you to do that for many things in life. Okay, so keep doing that and keep thinking. All right. What about Pranav? And Jill and Rohan and Neil, Shruti, Ridya, anybody? Yes, Pranav?
I learned a lot of speaking skills and communicating. I learned a lot about the pricings and like more of how the real world works and how to market properly.
Okay, that's great to know. So you had a real world experience because you had to do a lot of research while you were creating your product, right? Okay, and I can see the confidence in you as well for your speaking skills. So good job, and you have to keep working on it. And I'm sure you'll, innovate something, all of you, in the future. Okay, all right. Yeah. So anyone else? What did you learn during this process? Yes, Cheel? Would you like to say something?
I learned like presentation skills and like calculating certain things like Team Sim Song and like the cost price and like how to find your selling price.
Yes, very good, Jill. And you have also worked very hard. All right. So keep working. And thank you for joining us today. All right. Yes, over to you, Parul.
Yeah, just allow me a minute.
Yeah.
So let's just call the judges over here. We have,
yeah,
let's call the panelists as well to join us.
Yeah.
Just allow us 2 more minutes.
All right. Yeah. So thank you for joining, everybody. For me and us, everybody is a winner because you really gave it your best. Okay. And really tried hard and came up with very innovative and creative solutions, creative ideas, and keep working just like that in the future also. So maybe one day we'll open the newspaper or we'll see online one of your names, anybody from Moonpreneur, and we'll see that, oh, I know her. We'll be able to say that, oh, I know her, I know them, right? So this is just the beginning of your innovative, the journey of innovation. Okay, so keep working. Yes, now let's hear it, the results. Yes, Parul.
Okay, all right. So I think it's the time for the moment for that time we have been waiting for. So are you all excited?
Yes.
All right. First of all, I would like all of you to give yourself a huge round of applause. Everyone. Today, each one of you have, you all have done something very incredible. You all stood up, you all shared your ideas, and you all showed the courage to believe in them, right? So that in itself makes you all the winners in itself. All right. Winning or losing is the other part, but you all are the winners because you have the courage to come up with the idea and work on it. So as we all know that, great ideas don't come up from those who never try it. They come from those who dare to think differently, right? Those who take a problem and turn it into a possibility. That's exactly what you all did today. All right. So we all know that some of the world's biggest innovations started as simple ideas like yours, right? So the people who created them, they were also kids once, right? Just like you. So, but whatever, made them successful wasn't just their idea, it was their determination as well, their passion, and their willingness to keep learning. So, today is not the end of a journey, it's just the beginning. So, I think whether you win a prize today or not, just remember this that your idea matters a lot, your voice matters, and most importantly, you matter a lot. All right. So keep dreaming, keep building, keep believing in yourself. The world needs young innovators like you. Now, the moment we have all been waiting for. So let's announce the results. But remember, no matter what happens next, you have already achieved something great today. All right. So now let's find out what our esteemed judges have decided. And I would like to invite Dr. Satyabrata Ray to declare the results over here. So over to you, sir. I'll be sharing my screen and I would also like to, ask you to come ahead and share a few motivating lines for our innovators, young innovators over here before we just, introduce the results.
No, well done, all of you, boys and girls. We can see a great lot of work and great lot of ideas, and you're all innovators already, and we can see budding potential in all of you in becoming future entrepreneurs. Well done to all of you. Great job. And yeah, we had to compare all of you in terms of ideas, innovation, scalability, availability, prototype, value proposition, and all those things. And we have arrived at some conclusion in terms of who will be the winners and who are the runners up. But all of you deserve a great applaud and great encouragement. Keep doing the great work as it has been said, and hopefully we'll see you all future entrepreneurs. Best of luck.
Thank you so much for your motivating words, sir. So let's start with the results. So the winners for the junior category for the Moonbattle Season 7. So the runner-up for the category junior category is the idea was to customize for by Shrija Patel and Shrija Patel. Congratulations, both of you. Alright, so moving to the next. The first season winner is moisture meter young innovator Pranav. So we have the winners over here. Pranav Raghavan, the first position winner.
I just want to say thank you guys for all your opportunities you guys have given us, and I'd like to thank the investors.
Thank you so much,
for their
Pranav.
time.
Thank you so much. So do we have the Chick Patel girls, Patel Chick girls, they're here or not? I can see them. Krisha and Srija, are you there? I guess they dropped. All right, so congratulations, Pranav.
Congratulations, Pranav. Well done.
All right, so that was the junior category winner. Now moving ahead to the next category, the senior category. Okay, so the senior category season 7 finalist, the results for the runner-up is Rohan Prakash. Innovated this robot. Congratulations. And the winner for the senior category holder are the young innovator girls, Dia and Hetal. So congratulations, Dia. These are all right, so congratulations. Is Rohan over here? So let's spotlight them.